guys are on fire. You're still with me, guys. Give it up for Dan Weiss, guys.
What up, y'all? First of all, give it up for your host, Freddie. I am kind of surprised to see him out this fucking late on a school night, though. But yeah, you know, I first met Freddie about 10 years ago when I was up in Orlando at Disney World. He was one of the 7 dwarfs. But yeah, no, honestly, he's a great artist and he's opened for so many big names in the past. He recently opened for Kim Kardashian. No, she doesn't do stand-up, she just had carpal tunnel in her feet, so he opened her legs for her. But yeah, so I'm glad to be back in Florida. I'm currently banned from New York City for butt-fucking the Statue of Liberty. Yeah, it sucks I'm being brought up on first-degree charges of what the NYPD is referring to as statutory rape. So I'm a very literal-minded individual. I'm constantly getting shit confused and twisted that people say to me. I was at a vegan restaurant the other day and the waiter asked me, do I like chickpea? And I said, no, I'm not into golden showers. So yeah, speaking of which, I'm a foul-mouthed Jew. What the fuck was that? I'm not used to being heckled without fucking words like that. So yeah, anybody here from South Florida? Hell yeah. You know, one thing I always found kind of contradictory about South Florida, I never understood why so many World War II veterans wanted to live here. I mean, think about it. If you were involved in Normandy, would you ever want to look at a fucking beach for the rest of your life? Seriously, to me, that shit's like Spike Lee moving to Mississippi. Speaking of which, it must be easy as shit to be a dentist in Mississippi, considering there's no fucking teeth to work on. I can only imagine the shit they tell their patients. Oh, after every meal we recommend you floss around your nerve endings a bit. So yeah, speaking of which, I'm a foul-mouthed Jew from Philly. Hell yeah. But yeah, I'm not like most Jews. For one, I'm broke as fuck. Yeah, I'm so broke to the point where the only chick I would actually fuck without rubber right now would be Casey Anthony. Yeah, no, I can't afford children.
Oh!
So, one thing I did notice about South Florida is we don't have many Asians down here, which is surprising. You would think we have tons, given the way everyone drives. Yeah, you can tell that South Florida's got some shitty-ass drivers by the fact that half the street signs down here cater to fucking retards behind the wheel. You ever notice that one intersection sign had a lot of lights down here which reads, no turn on red, except from right lane? No shit! Is there anyone in here right now who's unaware that you can't make a fucking left on red? If so, I don't see how the fuck you passed your learner's permit test. But then what about that other sign in a lot of neighborhood roads around here which reads, do not turn when pedestrians and crosswalk?
Well done.
I'm pretty sure a fucking 5-year-old can tell you that if you see people crossing the street, you don't run them the fuck over, it's that simple. So back there, he was telling me to wrap it up, and if my parents heard this set tonight, they would have wished they'd done the same thing over 30 years ago. But yeah, sir, no, I'm kidding. My parents already push that shit. But yeah, honestly, thanks to my parents, the only chicks I'll date are prostitutes. Just so I can be with someone else who also doesn't have a family that loves them. Whenever I'm around my parents, I feel like teenage girls around R. Kelly. I'm used to being fucking pissed on. So yeah, I hope nobody was too offended. The reason for my style of joke telling is a lot like Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs. I only do what I do just to get underneath your skin. So before I go, the last thing I'll say is I hate to get political, but one thing I miss about Trump being in office, him leaving ended the whole trend of people of color in office. I mean, after having our first ever black president, we had our first ever orange president. The dude after Trump should have been a member of the fucking Blue Man Group or something. Well, y'all have been fucking awesome, thank you.